I'm Kalen, an exiled prince, scraping by like vermin in a wasteland overrun by demons. In this forgotten sanctuary, I found 3 slumbering dragon maidens, dragons in human form. They hold the power to end worlds, but my awakening of them brought only pure hostility. Then an ancient voice whispered in my ear,
"Bind them, conquer them, and the world will be yours."
I knew this was my only shot at salvation, and the deadliest. To survive this hell, I had to tame them and turn them into my blades. I had Iris pinned beneath me. Her eyes were shut, her long silver hair pilling across the ancient stone bed. My heart pounded against my ribs. My blood thundered through my veins. I bent down and kissed her, one last gamble born of desperation and the primal urge to conquer. Her body jerked, then heat erupted through our blood bond and tore through me. I pinned her shoulders, channeled the ancient spell through my blood, and forced her core awake. The pact brammed itself onto her soul. I pulled away, drained and aching. Still, I forced myself upright and hid every trace of weakness. Iris's lashes trembled, her silver eyes opened. The rage was gone, replaced by the faintest trace of submission. She tried to fight, but she was trapped by an invisible force, the Dragon Lord pact, forged in our blood bond. The pact centered on me, linking our lives irrevocably.
"You lowly mortal! How dare you defile me!"
Defile you? I scoffed. Without me, you'd still be rotting in that endless sleep. You're nothing but a forgotten prisoner, and I'm the one who set you free. Rage flared in her eyes as silver scales rippled beneath her skin.
I'll kill you!
She tried to summon her power, but the Dragon Lord pact crushed her core like an invisible shackle. I was a prince once, until the demons took everything in one night, leaving me an exiled stray. My parents, my people, all slaughtered under the demons' hooves. I've tasted every humiliation and every insult. Now I know the only truth. Power is everything. I reached out, brushing my fingers against her cheek. Her body went surted, eyes full of loathing and caution. "Do you feel the bond?" I whispered. "Everything you have is now mine. Your power, your life, even your core will." She trembled. A proud dragon she may be, but she'll learn that submission is her only choice. I turned towards the far side of the chamber. 2 more figures slept there, bound in ancient runic chains, each radiating a different power. One was a golden-haired saint, like a goddess. The other was emerald-haired and curvaceous, a fatal temptation. Meet Evelyn and Viviana, the other 2 dragon maidens. My gaze lingered on Evelyn, a raw surge of conquest boiling inside me. The price? I had nothing left to lose. What could I possibly fear? Evelyn looked too sacred for this world, as if carved by the gods themselves. I felt the pure power inside her. Unlike Iris' wild force, this was order and law made flesh. Yet here she was, sleeping helplessly. I reached out and touched her brow. A cold jolt shot through my body, as her instinctive defense tried to shove me back, soft but powerful. Every dragon maiden carried terrifying power. If she woke unbound, she could unleash an even greater disaster. But I had no choice. I had to control them, or die at the hands of the demons. My fingers traced her cheek down to her full lips. I leaned down and kissed her cold lips. Pure energy erupted, trying to incinerate me. That was the pride of the holy dragonkin. I pulled her close, my hand sliding the small of her back to steady her. I must break her, body and soul. Suddenly, Heat surged from her like molten lava, searing my skin. I didn't flinch. I held her tighter. My lips moved from hers to her neck. I bit down and left the pat mark. She fought back. Her body was a furnace, getting hotter with every touch. I crushed her resistance with sheer will. Her delicate skin burned like living flame. Then she arched hard, trying to throw me off. But I pinned her down. My will was harder than her fire. I pressed my palm to her heart, driving my blood runs deep into her core. Despite the searing pain, it felt like being thrown into a furnace. Fire erupted from the forming bond and ripped through me. My veins burned, my organs churned. Her pure energy became a raging inferno, fighting my androgen with everything it had. She thrust, raking bloody lines down my back. I took the pain and pushed harder, driving the spell faster. With every surge of power, her resistance began to crack. She let out a low snarl, the searing heat pulsing through our connection. My body felt close to melting. But I couldn't stop. I was Kaelin. I needed her power, and I would not fail. Just a little longer to complete the pact. Every muscle shook in the heat. I roared through the pain and poured every last drop of power into the